All right, guys, welcome to the Battle of the Prime. Yay. What does that mean? It means we're gonna do a uspsa match with nothing but the small ass little prime. So, Steve, what are you shooting?
I am shooting the Canik Prime today with the Vortex CCW.
I'm shooting the Canik Prime with the factory. What is it called?
Mechanic
MO4.
MO4, which I'm starting. I don't like it as much. I think I'm gonna go with that.
I'm shooting the exact same thing. Mechanic MO4. It is bagged currently, but you get the idea.
It's a little heavy for him, so he gets tired.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we thought it would just be a fun way to review the gun. What it does, kind of like. I mean, it's not a competition gun, obviously, but it's a good carry gun, and it kind of gives us an idea of what it's going to do in realistic situations, kind of.
And we thought this would be a fun way to end the year of shooting another great year of USPSA, but we're all running the same gun against each other.
Yeah,
the gun that won gun of the year.
Exactly. And then, just so you know a little bit of background, I originally run with the 2011, which is an Atlas Division. So this is completely out of my realm, something I'm not used to at all, especially with the triggers. I'm used to those real light triggers. This has a lot of push out with me.
Yeah, I came from doing SIGs. I love SIGs still to this day. Then going to 2011 platform like a Staccato to an Atlas Titan as well. I shoot. So yeah, definitely it's a good change up, but it's good to have that change to adapt to your surroundings and what you're going to carry.
And I've been running Caniks for the past 2 years. I stand by them. I think they're a great gun, especially for budget friendlies. I can't afford Atlases like these two, but I make do.
Hey, to be fair, this is an advantage for you because you run Caniks all the time. You know,
Slight advantage.
the big advantage. But I'm not going to say that because Steve is really fast at every stage. Not as accurate, but he's fast. But he's faster. All right, guys, we hope you enjoy this.
See how it goes.
Shut up, Frank. I'm trying to close.
Close.
Okay. So, we're not going to do a redo. We're just going to go with it. Guys, enjoy it. We're going to put this together. It's our first video. Hope you like it.
Normally you don't run like that. Yeah. Damn, that runs better than that Atlas. Nice.
Alpha Charlie,
He could have bought 75.
2392.
2392.
Yeah, I hate the fucking mag wheel on this gun. I couldn't get that fucking thing in.
Bye. One 1909.
1909.
Stevie, what'd you think, man? How'd you feel? How'd you finish?
Two Alpha.
Stand by.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. If you are finished, unload and show clear. Push clear, slide forward, slide down, and holster.
All right, Frank. Tell me how you feel.
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Not as great as 2011, but fuck
Goddamn
it.
right.
I'm having fun.
Hey, that was like, it took you twice as much time to get this done if you had your other gun.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished, unload and show clear. If clear, slide forward, up and down, and holster. Ready to clear.
Nice, Manny.
Yeah, dude, this thing's really hard to shoot. Are you ready? Stand by.
Hey, are you gay?
I'm gay.
All right, man. So for me, it's a lot harder to shoot than I thought when you're actually competing. Like, it's different when you're just standing there and shooting. When you're actually moving and shooting, I'm like, God damn. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good responsive gun. I feel it is good. I mean, the trigger is pretty solid, but it does have a lot of pre-travel. I was not expecting to run it as good as I can run another gun, like my standard 2011. I mean, I'm still pleased with it if I have to use it to defend myself, but at the same time, I'm not going to see my results and be happy with it.
What about you, Steve? You're a Canik guy.
I love my Canik Prime. It shoots exactly how I thought it was gonna shoot. It shoots like a full size, but it's fucking tiny. And these guys are spoiled and don't know how to run a poor man's gun anymore.
So why'd you get all those mics in the last stage?
That's user error. The gun has nothing to do with that. I love it.
Anyways, it is a little bit snappier than I expected. I swear my dot was on the target. I don't know how I got 4 mics, but it is what it is. We'll see how we do on the next stage.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to start. Go touch it.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, if you're finished, unload and show clear. If clear, slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Range is clear, 2661.
So Manny?
Yeah, I fucked that up.
And I was up there with the top.
Are you ready? Ready. Stand by.
I noticed it's really fast.
If you're finished, unload and show clear. If clear, slide forward, hammer down, and range is clear.
All right, Frank. This is what, the third stage?
First stage.
How you feeling it Feel any different?
My
Feel the
blood's a little
same?
more warmed up.
I think I would have done well if I didn't run past those targets, but I had to come back. Other than that,
It was clean until it wasn't.
yeah, right? Oh well. On my part, guys, I forgot 2 targets, but it is what it is. Also, I think the mag would suck. I couldn't fucking load it in there. Alright. Are you ready? Stand by. Time 1668. Man, Stevie, you're getting the hang of this
There
thing.
you go,
huh?
Steven. That was fast, dude.
That was a good run. You did a good run. Time 1668. Let's see what shots look like though.
Let's see.
Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie.
Ooh.
2 Alpha.
2 Alpha.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Not really a bad idea.
If you're finished on the... Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, unload and show clear. If clear, slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Ready to clear.
One-hander.
That was fucking weird. Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, so clear. Time is 1255.
Hey,
Alpha Delta.
how'd that go? One-handed.
Fucking sucks.
There we go.
All right, guys, on that last stage, it was a one-hand shot. None of us are used to that. How'd you feel shooting the Canik Prime one?
We are used to using one hand, just not one-handed shooting.
With that said, I'm not used to shooting one-handed. All right, it threw me off to shoot one-handed, but the recoil is very manageable, and the gun still shot great.
I think he has a big advantage being that he shoots Canik all the
That's
time.
true.
We're a little biased. We're 2011 platform. This is completely out of our realm. Steve shoots 20 primes all the time, not primes, but Caniks all the time. So he's used to that trigger travel. For me, that one-handed shooting, it wasn't horrible. It's just something definitely I need to practice because it threw me off. Definitely took me longer to see that smaller dot. Just not used to that. I'm used to the 507 comps and stuff.
Yeah, definitely the dot being out here with the weather the way it is and stuff, it's not really helping out. Especially with the one-handed shooting, you have a lot more recoil you're trying to manage when you don't have 2 points of contact versus only 1 point of contact. So it is work through it as best as we can and overcome it, but it is definitely snappy to do all that with one hand, with a gun that should be fired with 2 hands.
All right, guys, so we just finally finished the match. We just got through.
Battle of the Primes is over.
We don't know 100% who won yet. We're guessing Steve did. He was the one with the fastest time. A couple stages he might have lost, I'm not sure. We won't know till later. We'll let you know in the comments who won. In the meantime, why don't y'all take a guess of who won, who was the best shooter. We're just gonna talk a little bit about what we liked, what we didn't like, what we struggled with, stuff like that about the gun. I guess Steve, get us your feedback about the gun. I know you're a big Canik guy, so try not to be biased as much as you can.
So, with the Prime, you know, being a Canik, it's one of their first guns made in America, and like the gun, I feel way more confident shooting it now. like as a conceal carry, or if I'm going to shoot at a match, like I would run it again. Like the gun is small, compact, but it shoots like a full size. It's a little snappy, but it's not terrible. Like it's so manageable, and you can shoot fast. I threw a little more mics than I would like to today, but that's just user error, me trying to push myself and go fast with the gun. The Vortex CCW on that was an amazing choice. I still get the co-witness. It's a good dot. It was awesome.
So going back on that, like I've owned 2 primes. The first one that I bought, I didn't buy it with the optic, and I had the Vortex, the same one he had with the green dot with the 2.5 MOA. Loved it. I sold him my prime. He's actually running my old prime because I was trying to purchase another gun. Then I repurchased it, but I figured I'm gonna put an optic anyway. I tried that Canik. I personally don't like the Canik. I feel like when you're moving it, you start seeing that dot like buzz. It won't bother most people. It bothers me. I think I'm gonna sell the Canik and go back to the Vortex. In my opinion, it just looks better. It stays more still. I like that a lot better. What do you think, Frank?
So I definitely agree with the optic. I feel it's one of their better optics they've come out with so far because it is closed emitter. It has a 3 MOA, the 32 MOA with and without the dot, which is fantastic. The closed MOA, the closed emitter is awesome with it. One thing I did not realize is that it's adaptive brightness, which is not very pleasant when I'm trying to shoot, and you have the sun going in and out. In general, it's a small window, obviously for a small gun because of the footprint. It took me a little bit of time to try to find that optic if I'm trying to move. It did withhold to a little over 100 rounds of the concussive force into that optic. In general, the idea behind the optic was a great idea, but there are definitely better options. The gun itself, I just like Steve says, it runs like a full-size gun. It's a good size carry. It's not very heavy to carry. It's very ergonomic, very aggressive. I would like to do another match just because this is something I was using to have fun to end the year, and 2, on top of that, if this is what I'm going to carry, I want to put myself in a defensive situation that I'm not static shooting, where I'm moving and shooting and trying to do the best I can with what I have on me. Obviously, it's not a 2011, which is what I was spoiled with, what I am spoiled with, but that was my intent, to not be focused on what I typically run and more focus on this is what I'm carrying and this is how I'm going to get through my stage or defensive situation, is to adapt to the situation, react to the situation, and overcome with whatever gun it is, in this case the prime.
Yeah, it definitely made me realize what I'm carrying, because like I've never really, I don't shoot the prime that much. I bought it as a carry. I go to the range, standing still, I can stack with it. Like I can, put the same bullet in the same hole overs and overs, but that's standing still. But moving and shooting at farther targets is like one of the first times I actually do this. So it did make me realize like I definitely need to practice with my carry gun out doing this kind of stuff. So I would like to do another match so I can get used to it. Today I felt extremely slow with this gun. I feel like the next time around I will do a lot better because I'm a lot used to it. I'm definitely gonna put a lot more rounds through it to get used to that trigger and gripping that gun. One of the things that I feel that I really hate about it, it's a damn, I had a hard time reloading it. Every now and then I'll try to reload, and you'll see in the stages where I try to slam that mag in and it just wouldn't go in for me. I know these guys didn't have that problem. It's just me. It's probably user error. Again, this is coming back from me just used to those big old mag welds, big frame guns.
Yeah, that's a skill issue right there.
Yeah, it's more of a skill issue. So definitely agree. It's on me. Like I have to practice a lot more with this gun. It's not something that's just smooth for me.
Yeah.
As an overall, like today was a great day when shooting the prime. You get to realize like once muscle memory takes over and that buzzer goes off and you're just brain dead and just muscle memory's at its full, you get to realize that gun runs great. Like comparing that to a full size, I could pick up either and I'll be confident shooting either one in any scenario. When Frank mentioned defensive, it's great. I would conceal carry it. I'm still going to conceal carry it, and I feel very confident with that gun now.
Oh, and before we forget, that gun is small, but it's still loud as shit. Like it's loud. Like the cameraman holding right here, Kevin. We'll introduce you to him. he'll tell you himself, like, dude, that gun is loud for being a little gun. And those little small 3 ports, like, they're still loud. They're not that quiet. They're pretty loud for being a little pistol. Yeah, I mean, the other good thing I got to say is we all ran 3 different guns. I'm assuming, what kind of ammo you ran today?
I was running Blazer 115.
So I ran Blazer 124.
Same here.
And I was running, it was like a mixture of Blazer 124 and Browning 124. And all I can say, all 3 pistols ran with no issues. None of them had jams. As a matter of fact, one of the guys, Mike, that is in our squad, was making fun of me and said, hey, you should get rid of your Atlas. That thing's more reliable. I'm like, whatever, dude. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not shitting on Atlas, you know, whatever. But they're reliable guns. I can tell you that much. They're real reliable. None of us had issues. We dropped our mags on the floor full of sand. I didn't even clean them. I just loaded them back up, stick it back in the gun, and 0 issues. None of these guys had issues.
Not a single one.
I did have to clean my mag one time because this is a great range but has very loose dirt, and I did see that I was putting rounds and I could hear the grit in there, and sure enough, when I tried to eject all the rounds, they got stuck. So I took apart the mag. It's very important to clean your mags. I mean, especially if you're doing tack reloads and you're moving around in very loose dirt areas, whether you feel like it's not going to give you an issue, you should probably still clean them.
All right. And then I'm going to end this with like, would you recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it. Like, there's a lot of things that it makes sound like I don't like the gun. I do like the gun. Everything that I complained about it, I feel like it's on me. Like, I need to train better with it. I need to do better with it. The gun runs and it shoots nice. Like, it's my own spoiled shooting these higher end guns that I might not like what I'm complaining about. The pre-travel I'm not used to, but I kind of want to do a trigger job on it, but then I kind of want to just leave it alone and just get used to it. Would I recommend this gun? Yes, absolutely. Go out there and buy it. It is a good gun. It's not anything that I think you shouldn't get. I'm pretty sure Steve, being a Canik guy, fanboy, he's gonna say the same. But Frank, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it all goes back to, I know it may have sounded like we said a lot of negative stuff on it, but that was the only negative stuff. It seems like it's because we're trying to compare to what we're typically running, which is higher end guns. Comparisons aside, that gun runs flawlessly. It does well. It shoots amazing. I've shot a bunch of different carry guns. It is a snappy gun because you have a small gun, but not as snappy as other variants that are out there in the same size frame. Great pistol. It's going to do its job. It's not going to give you any issues. I highly recommend it as a carry. It's going to do its job, and hopefully you'll never have to use it, but it will exceed your expectations.
Lastly, I just want to thank Kevin. Kevin, you want to come on here, sir?
Yeah.
Show yourself in the camera. I know, try not to make this video too long. Kevin, thank you so much for being the camera guy. Let's get your opinion.
I appreciate it. Oh, well, this is a great commercial for me because I love Caniks. I ran the Rival S, and after this, I'm going to buy one. Get a prime, and we're all carrying. I guess I'll be a carrying this thing.
Canik, Kevin actually did really well today. I think he kicked our ass with this Rival S, man. So, I mean, congratulations, Kevin. We'll see the scores later.
Yeah, we'll compare.
We'll be there for another Battle of the Primes 2.0.
Let us know if you would like to see another gun that you want us to go at it. I know stuff's a little expensive, so don't recommend something crazy, but you know, something that, you know, it's affordable and that we can all use. And if you would like to see another video, something like this or something similar, and of course Kevin will be in the next one, man.
Yeah,
he just wasn't able to get a prime in time, but we'll definitely see you again.
Yeah, meantime, y'all stay safe, guys. Happy holidays.